how to bring income to make what we are doing sustainable, and also for them. When they finish, they can go back to their family, do the same. With that, we will be able to sleep in peace. We won't have students, people coming to ask for jobs. We know we are sending people out to create jobs. Ethics. Even Haiti is classified as the poorest country in the world. We know in Haiti there is no lack of money. There is lack of ethical values. We are teaching our students about the fundamental of development. Development is not individual. If I'm rich, this is not development. Development is collective. And we teach them, if they are so lucky to be up, they have to remember to send the elevator down for the others to come up again. So we are teaching them how to invest, how to give back in their own community. The last one is social and moral responsibility. We don't want any students say, c'est pas faute moi, it's not my fault. They are learning how to be committed. When they start something, they need to finish. We started with them at school. They have to give homework on time. They have to give class project on time. The same way, when they go out, they have project, they have to give it on time. Our methodology, as I said before, is based on learning by doing. We don't have students coming in class, listening to a professor, go back, study, and come back for an exam. We have them outside doing what they are learning. In those pictures, you can see the ag students in the field, the woodworking student constructing chicken coops and warehouse for semi-agricole. We have the construction students, they are working with a Catholic organization doing office. As part of innovation, what we are doing with semi-agricole, we developed it with Solar Energy Light Fund, a solar market garden. This is a low pressure drip irrigation based on solar energy. We did that as a pilot project because this is something we would like to replicate in the remote communities. We know in the Central Plateau we have the dry and the rainy season. During the rainy season, no one goes crops because there is no water. And many people, they live alongside the river. What they need, this is energy to be able to irrigate. If we can provide to those families solar panels, they will be able to do irrigation and to grow crops during the dry season. We have biodigesters with Clemson, University of Maryland. We started teaching biodigester to our students at CFFL. This is a way to do waste management to ensure health, because we know in Haiti we have a lot of people doing open defecation, and this leads to disease as cholera, for example. If we can do that, we can break that cycle. Soil and Science Lab, we are one of the few, if we are not the only one currently, having a soil lab and science lab where we can do soil testing and phytopathology. Last time I was in a meeting with a group, and all of them, they are looking a place to do soil testing and phytopathology and plant testing, because they said everywhere they went to Haiti, they do not have good results. They went to 3 laboratories, they had 3 different results. So there is a lack of human resources and technology. There is a need for that in Haiti. And for that reason at CFFL, we already have the Soil and Science Lab. We want to increase its capacity to be able to provide services to everyone who needs. Because we discovered that it is impossible to increase production if we do not use technology. Because you need to know what is in the soil. When you see a plant, you need to know what is that. And if you have a laboratory, you can do the testing, you can give the right answer and do the right recommendations. We develop field experiment. We are trying many peanuts varieties because what we have, this is Valencia. The average is around 0.8 ton per hectare. We know in the US, somewhere in Africa, people they are having 5 ton per hectare. We partners with, for example, Access or Technoserve. They have seeds from India. We are trying them to be able to increase our production in peanuts. Also for beans, we developed it with the University of Puerto Rico, a black beans a virus resistance variety. The yield is double from the local one, and we did that also in corn with Virginia Tech. With Virginia Tech also, we develop cover crop, low tillage. This is for soil conservation agriculture. We are working with many farmers in the hillside, so they cannot do tillage, because if they do tillage, all the topsoil will be washed by water. So we are providing them cover crops. They can plant them, cut them, and use the residue as nutrients.
Part of the curriculum for all of the students at CFFL is within their community activities, and they are required to go out into the community one part of every week and help their neighbours. It's a very important part that we believe is that they realise their responsibility is not just unto themselves, but is far greater than that. And I think the interesting thing is quite often when I'll ask them, well, what did you do, or what happened when you went to such and such a family and said, well, we're here to help, how can we help you? The families would say, well, we need money for this, that, or whatever it might be. And they would say, no, that's not what we're here for. We're here to help you technically with our technology and see and assess what your needs are and help you and show you how to produce these things yourself.